Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Natique here in Elk Grove, California. Coming to you the Saturday before Christmas.
Gosh, that's Wednesday, isn't it?
Yes, I did wrap some presents.
Nice.
Because Everly and her family left this morning at 4 o'clock, and I was like, I at least need to get her some of her presents.
Oh, right.
So I decided to send presents activity presents, like the Aaron's putty. You know that? Do you know what it is?
No.
It's like an Aaron's thinking putty. It's for kids who have a lot of energy and they can kind of, but you can do things with it. But this is a whole container of it.
Nice.
I've probably had it a year or two. I had put, like, one year I bought her too many presents, and so I'd put them somewhere, and I was like, here's a big puzzle. So I gave her 3 things like that: a new Barbie, a puzzle, and something else. And she better not be listening, Kelsey.
Yeah, right. I've done that where you buy presents ahead, and I think I found little kid presents about 5 years ago, and I'm like, oh, I missed the boat on that one.
Yeah, you're like, I'll save them later. Hello.
No, they're way too old. They're teens when I found them.
No, you'll save them for when they have kids.
Oh, heck no. I got rid of them.
What?
I know, right?
I
did.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I don't think they'll ever have kids, and I'm fine with that. I could see Marcus maybe, but he'd have to meet someone. Sorry, Marcus.
He could meet a woman at work.
He could.
Yeah,
he could.
It could happen. It could happen. I think kids today aren't getting married quite so easily or wanting kids because I don't even know how to say this in the nicest way.
Just say it.
Oh, gosh. They like themselves. And taking care of themselves. Like that becomes, I think when you're a parent, if you're doing a good job, there is sacrifice involved. And I think that maybe we over-sacrificed, and so our children don't want to sacrifice that much. I don't know.
If they're aware of what we sacrificed.
Does anyone else feel that way? They're not having as many kids, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I mean, my group's only having,
1 so far.
1. Well, yeah, I can't imagine. Maybe 3. Who knows?
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm knitting. Yeah. I'm almost done. Oh,
it's on the table.
I have been working on it. I have to say, having that progress marker.
Happy Delgado found a whole bag of stuff in her closet a year after he never missed it.
Melanie, and the world is hard. Natalie, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it. But I'm glad you wrote that. And I think there's judgment for me saying that just because I know what I sacrificed for my kids.
For years, I knew I was, quote unquote, going to be too selfish to have kids. And then one day that clock kicks in and you're like, okay, I want kids.
Yeah.
But I knew all along. I'm like,
There's nothing wrong with that. I would think that's the bravest decision ever, not to choose to not have kids. Okay.
If you don't want kids, stick with that decision. 100%.
Don't let your biological clock suck you into it. Sandy, okay, look it. I'm 5.5. I only have to be at 7. This little marker brought me so much joy because I was like, look how close I am.
Show them up close.
So this is part of the Progress Keepers. Good morning, Carolyn Sanchez and Roxanne. Hi, Sandy.
That was a lot of progress yesterday. That's awesome.
Yes. Devin, my son and his husband are very similar. We can't afford to have kids.
Exactly.
Or buy a house most times, or yeah. The world is much tougher, and it wasn't easy, I can tell you that.
Right. But I think it has gotten more difficult.
Yeah. All right, so I'm almost done. I'm wondering how many people are working on a present for the upcoming holiday. Whatever you're celebrating.
Not me.
Holidays, I should say.
I'm just knitting my own thing.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, several people are agreeing they chose not to have kids, and somebody else that agreed selfish.
Yeah.
I was selfish for a long time.
Nothing wrong. I think sometimes, Roxanne, that's why we knit. Yes, it is. Our children.
Roxanne's still happy I chose not to have kids.
Yeah. I mean, I am My friends who haven't had kids, they just love it. They loved being aunts, and I think that's fabulous. I always knew I wanted to be a mom. Like, what do you want to do when you grow up? I wanted to be a mom, like at 9 or 10, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, all from a very young age. So I do think I'm not judgmental on a lot of things, but I can be judgmental about being a mom just because I know what I did and sacrifice, which isn't always the best. So
Roxanne, lousy gene pools out there.
thank you, Sandy. I thought this is like a dress I bought. Marked down, $12.
Nice.
I wore it for my birthday, and I was like, I'm going to wear it today because it's a little festive for the holidays.
It is. It's funny. I only noticed the bow on the one side,
Yeah,
but I didn't notice the other one. How funny.
$12.
That's awesome.
Nice. I'm a bargain hunter for clothes for sure. All right. So we're going to talk about our grand prize. I'm excited to give this one away. Valued at over $225. It is a plethora of fun. I have a friend who has chickens. She has chickens. And she says nothing's worse than in the rain that you have to go feed the damn chickens, right? Because it's all muddy and there's chicken poop. I said, do you wear boots? Like, do you have cute rubber boots? Like, that's my thing. Like,
Yeah.
Is there a fashion thing that can go with that? But how many of you out there have chickens? I did think that I was going to have chickens during COVID. My kids vetoed that idea.
I think you should get those chip cat feeders for chickens. You know, they have a little chip micro tag on their collar, and it opens the feeder.
I love that idea.
Get a remote feeder for the little things.
I did see something like, I know this is squirreling, but this whole chicken thing, I kept thinking about it. She has basically solar that when the sun goes down, the door of the chicken coop closes. So they know they have to get in before dark. So there's a lot of things out there.
That's cool.
All right.
15 degrees for Beverly? No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No.
I mean, I know I'm wearing no sleeves today, but I wore tights because my legs were cold yesterday. And I'll wrap something up. I'll be fine. Plenty of knitwear here. 5 amazing patterns of the more than 200 that are on Ravelry. We've got Skies of Gray, which is, there's 2 different sizes. I think, maybe this one there's only one. Hold on.
There's one, but I imagine it's going to leave off the fringe.
Yeah.
The regular scarf.
Yeah, I just noticed because there's about $3.94 and $5.91.
Yeah.
We'll fix that. Interlinked, which is a great cowl, comes in 3 different sizes. Crisscross applesauce, which is a slouchy braided cable beanie. You don't have to do it with as much slouch.
Darla says her sister has chickens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does she have like the automatic thing? Bub hat, which is like a waffle pattern hat with some ribbing, and then Pierre Lapin, which again, you'll see, I mean, our head is a little bit small, but I tend to do a little bit slouchy design. I just think it looks better on people. If you do like the skull caps, they're actually pretty short, and then your ears aren't covered.
I make mine longer.
How do they wear them flat on their heads then?
I just pull it.
Correct. You do it slouchy.
But I don't make slouch hats.
Right, but it still has to have a little slouch if you're going to pull it like this.
I'll have to bring one in.
I'm talking about like,
Yeah, I wear mine here and it goes down. And
I'd like to see it. I've never seen you wear a hat.
Well, no, I don't. I always have my leather hat.
Yeah, you do.
I wear wool ones if I go out in the snow, which doesn't happen.
Darla, that's the way to do it. Have the kids do the chores. I'm familiar with chicken. Our chickens would peck you. I'd have to wear gloves or a broom and push them off the nest to get their eggs.
My aunt has chickens. We used to go in there as kids, and
I was scared of the chickens. They're not very.
They
weren't very friendly.
We went to go say hi to the chickens, so they didn't mind us. But
Bev like slouchy. Good morning, Linda. Thank you, Darla. Lots of pattern options. So 5 different options. You could probably do all of the smaller ones. That's what I'm going to say. And maybe you could do the bigger one and don't fringe. Fringe with something else, but there's lots of options with that. Sherry Ulmer came to pick up her bag yesterday. So great bag, 3 things of beautiful Surrey alpaca. These have been selling really well. The hand embroidered ornaments. We have a thing of Lily's chilies, the chamoy candy. And we have the Crocheted with Love and the gorgeous enamel shawl pins. How do they get entered to win?
Every time you make a purchase, you get 1 entry per transaction. So the more you do, the more entries you will receive, and we will add them all up and do it on, you said Thursday, January 2nd.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them about the gift certificate since you're showcasing it?
Yeah. If you purchase a gift certificate for $100, you get $20 coupon for yarn money, which is basically free yarn money, and it's valid the week of Valentine's Day. You can buy your certificate for your friend, for yourself, whichever you choose.
The 14th through the 21st. So
you.
You'll be able to purchase something for yourself. This is what I say. Buy one for yourself. And then you're going to get a $20 yarn money. So it's, you put $20 worth of stuff in your cart, use your $20 coupon, free. Lots and lots of good things. All right. Our daily prize, we have this fun sock yarn, which I love. This is the Painted Sock collection from KFI. It is one of the gradient options, 75% wool, 25% polyamide. It is a fingering weight. And this, you have enough to do a little bit longer of a small. That's what I'm going to say. You have about 218 yards. So I would cast on for the small. It'll make it a little bit more narrow and then just go until you run out of yarn. But lots and lots of options. This is called shallops. It is knit out of a fingering or a DK weight, and it's pleats. So you're doing the yarn overs. You're not pairing them with a decrease. So you're increasing, and then you basically do a cable. So you take, we'll just say, these 3 stitches, and then you put them over, and then you knit them together, and then you start over again. It makes a pleat or a cable. I love, love, love this one.
Carolyn, that's an interesting
I don't know.
typo.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that one's supposed to say.
You're teaching Joe to crochet, possibly. This one has a beautiful green, and then lavender goes into the blue. What we have in stock that would be similar to this is the Earth Unique Sock Kits. They sell like crazy. This would be a perfect opportunity to use it. This is very easy to get entered to win. It's all through engagement. So the more you react to the video, you're going to get 1 entry for every reaction. Every time you comment, you're going to get 5 entries. Peeps.
As usual, typing is fun.
I know. The Amazon boxes have started showing up, so I'm really trying to be disciplined that I wrap them tonight so that I don't have to do it on Christmas Eve, because I'm known for that. Share to our story.
That's the worst. Christmas Eve, 11:30, you're still wrapping, and you know in 6 hours they're going to open them.
Yeah.
It's like, why bother?
Right.
So the fastest way you can get entries is click that little arrow in the bottom right-hand corner, and you can type it in your little note there and click Share Now. You can share as many times and as many places as you choose. Once you do that, come back and say shared to and where, and that will get you 11 entries. Hello, Nora. Somebody said they were having a snowstorm. I think it was Natalie. That sounds really cold.
It does. It does not sound like that much fun, except for great knitting weather, as long as you don't have to get out and about. All right. So let's see who is going to be the lucky winner of this fabulous prize.
Darling, you tricked your mom into wrapping her own presents. Dottie, congratulations. Very exciting. If you can make it in, that's awesome, but I'm pretty sure you're out of town. So
she lives in Florida.
That's what I was thinking. Next time you make a purchase, let us know in the notes you have a prize, and we will include it in your pretty pink package. These needle sets are awesome. We've got 4-inch And 5-inch, sorry, these are, I call them 3-inch, but that will let you do 16-inch circulars.
The 3 inches are nice.
They are.
Yeah.
And they come in such a nice case. So this one has these here, and inside the pocket is all your accessories, your cables, and your stoppers, and your connectors, and all that. And then we've got the 5-inch set. I love that each one is a different color. That lets you easily memorize your favorite needle size and say, oh, there's my pink one. I need that. Very awesome needle set.
All right. We have a restock of, I hate to say our favorite worsted, but I would say my favorite Easy Care worsted. That's what I'm going to say. And you would use this yarn for kids, people who aren't going to take care of their stuff, people that want to throw it in the washer, and a low dryer. They do have to do like, not a hot dryer, but a low dryer. I'm wondering, do you guys know which line I'm going to talk about today? It is not made in the United States.
Might have put my link too soon if you're trying
That's
to
all right.
them.
Oh, no. It is Malabrigo Rios, and I think I hate to say Valentine's is around the corner, but now is the time to start thinking about maybe a Valentine's Day sweater. I think I have one that I did last year that all I need to do is hang it on the machine.
Nice.
But we really stocked heavy in the reds and pinks, and we're going to talk about Rios by Malabrigo. I'm wondering how many of you have used Rios before, and what would be your favorite thing about it? Rios, Malabrigo Rios is worsted weight, about 210 yards. It is kettle dyed. Knits up at about 18 to 22 stitches over 4 inches. 22 would be tight, but we'll just say that's what they say. I say 18 to 20. I don't think I've ever got 22 on that one. 7 to 9 needle. It's 100% superwash merino wool. What would you say about blocking or the care of Rios, since you do most of our blocking?
Rios is superwash, so when you get it wet, it is going to grow a lot. So you're a lot, not kidding, a lot. And so you're going to want to put it in a low dryer by itself and check it every 10 minutes until you learn what your dryer does. I have learned mine can go half an hour, and then I check it and might give it 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
But you've got to put them in the dryer to bring it back to the shape you are aiming for on your project. Because if you do a sweater and you block it and you don't put it in the dryer, it's literally going to fit an elephant. It is not going to fit you anymore. So toss it in the dryer. Scary, but do it.
It doesn't say that on there. It just says machine wash, do not tumble. That, I disagree with that. 100%. That's a CYA type of label because they don't want you to shrink it. But superwash grows. It needs the dryer, a little bit of heat to bring it back down. Just do it on, like I put mine on low. I just start at 30 minutes, set my timer, come back and look at it. And I always will take it out to kind of like make sure there's no crinkles in it and then put it back in until it's almost dry. I don't lay it out, especially in the winter. I try not to lay it out quite so much. The dryer is a great way of doing it.
I am going to say do not use fabric softener. If you put this in your washing machine, do not use fabric softener.
You should not use fabric softener on any of your knits.
No.
Unless it's super scratchy, and it's unpredictable. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
611 Revelry Red. I love this one because it's more of a blue red. Like my dress is more vermilion orange red, but this is look at the difference. I love blue red. It's my favorite. Highs and lows on this one. As always, because it is a hand-dyed yarn, you would want to, I don't do that every 2 rows, but when I do fade my skeins from one to the other. Wow, Linda, you have never knit with Rios. You're going to love
awesome.
it.
Darla, are you talking about the gifts you had in unidentifiable boxes and told they were for your nephews? What was in there? I don't know. And Nancy, you finished level 3 Reiki training. That is awesome. I know how much work is involved in that. Congratulations.
Kathy Delgado says that she made a sweater for her granddaughter, and it's worn very well.
It is some awesome yarn.
All right, if you're a fan of the pinks like I am, this is color 93 fuchsia. You can really see the highs and lows in this section. A beautiful blue pink. This would be red violet. Here is violet red, or otherwise known as 101 unique color.
I think we gave it its own name on our price tag.
Did we? We called it rhubarb.
Yeah.
A limited edition. I love this one. Good morning, Eileen. All right. There is... I should have done it in order, and I didn't.
Oh, well, the top batch was supposed to be, down the line.
Okay. Then, okay. I did not do it that way. This is 86896 Living Coral. That was like the color a couple years ago. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm pulling all the... I'm rainbowing it.
Yeah.
This is 280. This is one of the new ones, the Gemini. They did a Zodiac collection. Stay tuned. There's going to be a 2 new releases of Rasta, new colors.
Ooh, that's exciting.
So I love the Gemini. It is veil dyed, which means there's multiple layers of colors. There's even like pink, an apricot, a peach, even this beautiful, it's interesting, my glasses must have fingerprints all over it. Yeah, they do. Like a vermilion almost. It's very pretty.
I do like that one. Some skeins are more red, some are more orange, more pink. They're beautiful.
Going into more of that yellow-ish or gold tones, this is one of their solids. So this is within the last, I think, 3 years that they've had a solid line. 655 Chaha.
I don't know.
I know that's Ha, so we're good to go. But I do, for me, sometimes, if there's a lot of texture, I will use one of the semi-solids because I don't want the distraction of it not being the same color.
I just realized there's some cute pink mittens in my bag in the back if we wanted to show and tell.
All right. I will let you talk about 643 Dunis.
It is gorgeous. It's a soft gold, perhaps.
It's kind of a brassy gold.
It's in the paper bag right next to my desk on the bottom.
Okay.
They're so cute. I'm sharing a friend's project who is now on, so she'll be very excited to see it. What's your favorite color, everyone, out of this range so far? I see lots of you love Rios. It is a very awesome yarn. Keep digging. It's in the bottom. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Aren't they cute?
These are cute.
These are adorable.
I know who these are for.
Let's see if she goes squee on here on us.
They're so cute.
Isn't that adorable?
I love these.
Little I-cord to hold them together. They go under the jacket.
From, sleeve to sleeve.
Yeah.
So cute. And what size did you just do this?
I just did the cord. They are 4-year-old, 5-year-old size. So tiny.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know, right?
So cute. So this is made, he's a little bigger. Yeah, those look a little bigger.
They're a little bigger, but
so cute. Look at those.
And this I-cord here, I did on the I-cord maker.
That is
so
great.
Fun.
Look how perfect they are, too.
I know, look at that.
Nice, throw it in the washer, throw it in the dryer. You are good to go. I love the highs and lows that you're getting on that.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
I love that. Elizabeth said her mom made mittens like that. I want mittens like that. I think adults should have mittens like that. It'd be nice you wouldn't lose them. Because I don't know about you guys. I lose mittens.
Yeah. There's a pair of fingerless mitts in my house that Auntie made for one of my kids. And every so often I find one of them.
Oh.
And honest to
One.
God, I can still get them on my hand, and they were made for somebody when they were tiny.
Oh my goodness.
It's crack up. They
So
stretch.
they never warm. Were they stretched?
They warm a little bit, but they stretch enough to get on my hand, which cracks me up. They're a little small and snug, but it works.
Mm-hmm. Here we are, 412 teal feather. Definitely layers of beautiful teal blue from a light to a dark overlay. Loretta said she made those mittens for her kids. Kathy Delgado, maybe we need a mitten class. Yeah, I love that idea. Susan would love to teach that one. Maybe on a Thursday afternoon. I'll write it down.
We could do a 2-part mitten class. That would be fun.
Mm-hmm. And get started. Okay, talk about that color. I'm writing a note for you.
This one is water green. It is a semi-solid. I don't even know what to call this color. Light teal, light. It's not green. It's kind of a lighter version of that one there. So
look at all interesting. Look at all the blues that are on this side. You see, like with that yarn there.
Oh wow, yeah, it really pops.
Pops the other colors. I love that. You are right, Elizabeth. The teal goes great with the gold. Yeah, all right, we're making our way into the blues. This is a gorgeous periwinkle blue. Again, one of the solid lines. This is 654 Uruguay. Let me do it like this. Look at me coming around the mountain. Love this one. I have done several sweaters. I think was the sweater we all collectively did for Brennan out of this one. 210 blue jean. Love really the highs and lows of that one. I think it just really goes well. One of the things that I like to say when you're using this type of yarn is before you wind it, take a black and white photo of them, and you can see the nuances of the color shift just a tiny bit, meaning some are a little bit darker, some are a little bit lighter. You can easily pick the ones that are the most similar, and even within that, I will use like the darker ones for the cuffs, the ribbing, the bottom, any of that area. But very wearable. I like hoodies made out of it, or the socks. The worsted weight socks to wear around the house are very, very nice. Okay, always a pleasure. We sell so much of 030 Purple Mystery. Beautiful. And this is one of my favorites. This is 136 Sabiduria.
Love that one.
Love this one. There's plums. The difference in the purples are so different. This is really dark, saturated, royal purple, and then you get into more of the plums. This is more of a blurple.
Yeah.
But I
would call this in the red violet family-ish. Because right here?
I would say here. Yeah. It definitely has pinks in it. So it is a pinky purple, definitely looks purple, but there's going to be a lot of variety of color in this one as opposed to this. Multiple layers of colors in that one. All right, let me see.
Choices.
There are so many choices. All right, we are going to do some of the variegated. This is part of the Zodiac collection. This is 687 Aquamarine, beautiful sky blue, a little bit of delphinium blue, little bit of light layering of purple, even like this icy blue right here. All right, I'm going to show some patterns because otherwise we got to come back to the colors in a minute. Here we go. We're starting. This is Turtle Dove V-neck by the Sonder Yarn Company. I like this. It's kind of like a jacket.
This is the new one I texted you about.
It's really cute.
Look at the second picture. I was like, oh, we're all over that
yeah.
one.
You guys know I love this type of sleeve on that one. It looks good on every body size. Whatever your body looks like. Why can't I think of what it is called? Thank you. I was like, I can't even think of what it's called. Oh, that's really cute. I like the slip stitch. I like that there's lots of stockinette. Pam, we may have found our next sweater. And you could do it, I mean, it'd be fabulous out of Rios.
I want to see it out of your ready sweater combination.
Right. Well, that's the other thing. You could do
Yeah.
it out of a fingering and a mohair, which would be great. This is a DK weight plus a lace equals a mohair. Knits it up at 16 stitches over 4 inches. Oh, this is really new. It just came out.
And it's free. Put it in your library now, everyone, before they decide to charge for it. If they
Oh, you already did it.
I did. I'm
Good
like,
job.
oh, we're snagging that one right now.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Lots of sizes. I love that there's a V-neck. So sized from a 44 to a 76.5. Because she said 12 inches of ease. Wow. They need smaller sizes. But for a free pattern, love it. Maybe you just don't do it out of 16 stitches and you kind of adjust it that way.
Roxanne says Rios and cashmere.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, please.
Yep. All right. Fig Hill, which is a beautiful pattern that Susan did. It had mini skeins, but I think it's a great way. You could have it more color blocked.
You could use this one as, use that in the stripe section.
Mm-hmm.
And a solid in the other.
That in the other would be beautiful.
I need a new poncho.
This is the wrong tag.
What?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep. All right. But that beautiful aquamarine would be gorgeous. All right, let's look at something else. This is Tablon, is a really good one. This is one of our patterns from last year. Easily can get the small and the medium out of 1 skein, and 2 will give you the large one. This is a small one, so it did grow quite a bit. I love it.
Thus, you can put it in the dryer also for this yarn.
Mm-hmm, for sure. Okay, Sunlight. Oh, Sunlight Iris, I forgot about that. I'll do this.
Okay,
we'll remind us. Yeah, that there's a problem. All right, Sunlit Iris. This was one of our new ones for the Turkey Day classes. We did use worsted weight. Originally, we used the Juniper Moon Farm Iris, but 2 skeins of Rios is going to give you a gorgeous, oversized shawl that just doesn't have the fuzz.
The drape would be phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Yeah, I really do like this pattern. All right. Next we have, ooh, that's really pretty. Ariana. I like that.
I thought you might like that one.
Yeah, because I like the V-neck and I like that the granny squares are on a diagonal. Really pretty. I just want to say shout out to Darla that she finished her free spirit. I'm so dang proud of you. I love that. All right, here's a fun little diagonal knit. Oh, look at her kilt. I love that. She used a yarn that was a gradient, but you could do any of the variegated. It'd be really pretty. Obviously, you're increasing on one side, decreasing on the other. I like the great garter stitch at the edges so that it doesn't roll. And every once in a while, there's a garter stitch line, which I think is really pretty. It's really long. I don't know if I would want it that long, but I love it. This is a new one too, and free.
Nice. I just like the bias aspect of it with the texture.
So pretty. Love this easy tweed hat for the crocheters out there. I like the side-to-side crochet, and I like how you're doing maybe doubles here, and then you go into half doubles and then a single, and that really gives you the nice curve. Look how well it fits.
It's very cute.
I love it. All right. We have Geologica. Oh, the petite knitter. Oh, that's what I did mine of. That's cute.
I just looked at pictures. I didn't look at who the designer was. That's really pretty.
Really like that one. I like that style. I like the neck too.
Yeah.
A little bit longer, but
it's longer but not high.
Yeah. and then it's spread out.
Close enough for you guys.
Let me see. There we go. So look at, I love this. I'm not sure I'm crazy about this line.
Might be an increase line, you think?
It might. I just don't like, see, like they don't line up. That throws me.
Yeah.
I would do something else there, but I still like it. Look at this one. I like that this one, they didn't go as high.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Lots of positive E's in this one. Very pretty. Very wearable. It would be like your sweatshirt sweater.
Yeah.
All right. We have the festive holiday gnome ornament.
Crochet. I think it's just so cute.
Oh my gosh. So cute. 2 to 5 yards.
Nice.
This would be a nice little gift for
present topper.
Presents. Remember when Jan Rome did Santa's out of toilet paper holders for us? Yeah. Do you remember that?
I remember we got little
the hats.
Yes, I still have mine. That was so cute. I thought about making those one year, but that's a lot of work.
Cutting the yarn.
Just tying it on. I didn't want to do it. 2
by 2. Love this one. What I like is the decreases, how they flow up. It's a lot of work to do a pattern like that one. Really, you're paying attention. I feel like this is some kind of nerdy symbol right here, isn't it?
Not that I know of. I don't know.
I know, I'm asking you. What, doesn't that mean something?
Thank you.
You guys know what I'm talking about. Do you guys, this little...
No.
I don't know. Maybe it's a show that I watched. It's like a pitchfork thing. Maybe it was on a Viking show that I'm watching. Okay.
I like that this one has shaping that actually...
I actually think your
really
kid
cute.
would wear this.
You're right. My sister might too.
Cat ear hat. It's cute. I would do this for... I don't do that much for Everly. I feel like she loses everything. Love this. I'm not... The twisted rib...
Pretty, but not a fan of.
No, I just don't like it, but I do like that it doesn't stretch out quite as much. Love the shaping on this one. I mean, maybe Everly would actually really like that. Okay, I'm not going to see her for 2 weeks, so I can actually...
Yeah, you can actually do it.
Knit it for her. Step-by-step cardigan. There's a woman that I follow on TikTok. This was the first sweater that she made. Remember I told you like she started in February and had done like 7 sweaters. This was one of the sweaters that she's done multiple times. It's so cute though. And this is all put on as you go. So it's not an afterthought. But I thought this one would be really pretty. It
hangs nicely too.
It does. And you know, it was really nice. She said this pattern is a gift to the knitting community because she's done videos and everything. It's well worth the money. That does, Nora Madara, I could see how you get 16. But great. Oh, this is interesting too. That is a very nice thing of doing it. Depending on your finances, you can pay the whole thing. You could get a 50% discount or 100% discount. I actually really like that. I would tell you a 42 is about 105. So that kind of gives you, there's a little bit of room, and that's gorgeous. She does have other ones. Look at here's step by step in like a regular top down in the round. I'm just loving the V-necks right now though. So gorgeous. This very pretty. Finding Freya. I like that. It's I-cord to keep it on your head, maybe.
What?
Yeah, look at it.
Oh.
It's like the mittens.
Wow.
But it's your cowl. I mean, that's one way to get it to stay on. Let's see what she says. Interesting. Oh my gosh, I love this. Beautiful things are made one stitch at a time. Nice. I love that someone was saying, again, from TikTok, knitting and crochet is slow fashion. Yeah. You really are creating one stitch at a time, and boy, it's beautiful when you finish.
I love these. They're crochet, and
this is what beautiful. We need to teach Robin to crochet to make these for her kid. Ooh. Robin and her mittens.
Yes, sorry, I totally did not hear her name. It made no sense, whatever I heard.
You're like, okay. Love the letter top. I think this is
cute?
beautiful. Remember, you could do a little sleeve if you want. You could pick up.
Those bobbles are
No,
unfortunate.
bobbles are in the really wrong spot.
place.
But besides that, I could see you doing something like this because of all the lace work.
Right.
Interesting. Look at this beautiful little heart there.
Nice.
Heart there, heart there. So fun. Let's see. I like that they're fitted. I mean, her bobbles are in the right spot. Mine would not be. Yeah, that's a recipe for me. Oh, how have I never seen the sweater? This is bee's knees. Definitely cable heavy. And this is really pay attention. Like, look at this. You've got a cable, a cable, a cable, a cable. You just have to pay attention and highlight your cables with a highlighter pen that each one's a different one. And that really helps to me when I'm doing stuff. I love the shawl collar. I like that there's just cabling here and not everywhere. And the sleeves and everything else are easy, right? Wow. Is that double knit?
It's crochet, but I was fascinated by it.
This is new too.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's so cute.
Wow. I mean, this,
right?
Holy Toledo. That other one's a lot easier because it's two colors. This, wow. Changing colors mid-row.
Mm-hmm.
That's someone fancy did that one. Or she did. But my goodness, I still think that's really cute. Oh, I'm in love with vests right now. Was this the one that I showed that I'm in love with? No.
I don't know.
But look at this.
I thought it was cute.
Standard length, cropped length. They have all kinds. Cropped length with 13. Oh, I love when they do this one. This one is standard length with 8 inches of ease. This one is cropped length with 5 inches of ease.
Nice.
So cute.
Wow.
I like that this one almost has a sleeve cap. And then they did do a little bit of ribbing to get it to come over your arm. You could also do short row shaping and create a little bit more length here. I've done that actually quite a bit. Really pretty. And it's only 920 yen, which is $6.15. Weekender, fabulous. If you are a machine knitter, you can do the weekender very quickly. In a weekend. That's including the ribbing. Yeah, that's a very fast knit. Oh my goodness. So cute. The kitty face. One more nook and UUK. Very simple. This is the type of European styling we're seeing a lot more. Like the Scandinavian designers are just fabulous yarns, simple knits. It's like petite knit. Why is she so hot? The yarn's the star, and then they're very simple designs that fit really well. Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. Moraine by Tin Can Knits. I'm always a fan of their projects. I love that their kids and themselves are the stars. Oh, wow.
Pretty.
That would be perfect for rhubarb. With gray and cream. That would be very pretty. And it'd be warm because you're floating that strand that whole time. If you didn't want to, you could not do it at all. You could just have yellow in that. You know what I mean? Or look at.
Oh my gosh, how cute.
Oh my God, the cutest baby. Last but not least, we have so many more colors that we could show you, but frankly, we're running out of time. We also have a few more of the beautiful kits that we created with Patty Palmer in mind for her gorgeous powder wrap, which was
to sign? Or, no, actually, I have the page open with a picture.
No, I was just wondering, where's hers? Was that
This
it?
is it, I think.
Oh, there we go. So Patty Palmer took Casapinka's design powder wrap and did one skein of 5 different colors. And I just think it is fabulous. This is Patty's palette. That's what we called it. You can see each of these are either a more subtle variegated or a little bit highly variegated, but beautiful, a very simple design.
All of a sudden, I want to see it in that combination right there.
Right.
The batch. Look at the batch she left right there.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here's a beautiful picture of it. But we have lots of combinations. We have sold a ton of these. What we realize is everyone likes when we put kits together in colorways, which we appreciate that. I love this option right here that has all the pinks, the red violet. This one is called Pink Panorama. And you can arrange it any way you want. You could have it be like that. You could have it be like this. You could flip it over. You could put one in a bag and pull out the next one. That's another way of doing it. So that is Pink Panorama. We have Purple Passion. Love this one. There we go. So from the darkest one, this is the Sabiduria that has some of the more red violet into the dark purples. Love Illusion. And then this is just such a good one in between to then the lighter ones. All right.
There's a blue, isn't there?
There is. I'm going to grab that real quick for all the blue peeps that this, I just think, very wearable. This is Denim Depths.
Hey, you got it.
Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at this sheet. I would do it probably more like that. The very softest Cosmos. Then we have Aquamarine. We have a beautiful denim. What is this one? Sirius Gray, which is a gray blue. And last but not least, blue denim. 5 skeins of machine washable Rios, and you can get the pattern on Ravelry, but easy, fun, fast knitting. On the page, we do say, give you the link to the actual pattern.
Thank you, Darla. She enjoys our kits we put together.
Thank you. Don't forget the gift certificate special with Yarn Money. That is only through the 24th. We'll talk about what we're wearing. I think this is called Fisherman's
Wife.
The Fisherman's Wife. It uses chunky yarn, and it's basically just a scarf that folds over, and the buttons go on the side. I love this one. I like the little picots. Yeah. They do have a guy's version. I think it's called the Fisherman, and it just doesn't have all this. But when your chest is cold, this is a perfect one for you to wear. And it's a quick little knit. I think it was only 1 skein, like 110 yards of a bulky. We'll watch Susan get dressed.
I went with Floofy again because I love it.
You've been doing a lot of the over-the-shoulder things.
Yeah, they're my favorite.
Yeah.
You can take a sweater pattern, and when it says divide for sleeves, just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like to do.
You can see where the increases stop. Right there. Yep, that's perfect. Right, and then she just kept going in the round, in the round, in the round. Added garter stitch, and shazam, you can get the perfect length that you want.
It is called Floofy, F-L-O-U-F-F-Y. This is how it's written. I only changed the garter stitch down here, so this one was written as a capelet.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, my lovelies, we will be open today, 11 to 5. Christmas Eve, we're open 11 to 4, closed on Christmas Day, regular hours again. So the special hours are Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. We are open 11 to 4. We're closed Christmas Day and New Year's Day. So we'll see you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.